Assalamu alaikum. The subject name is Educational Assessment and Evaluation. Now we will discuss about the unit number 6, grading and reporting. This unit covers the grading and reporting system definitions, different functions of grading and reporting system, and also tell us about the multiple grading system as well as the guidelines for writing effective grading system. Grading and reporting. Grading and reporting student progress is one of the more frustrating aspects of teaching because there are so many factors to consider and so many decisions to be made. Grading and reporting systems become easy if the instructional objectives have been clearly defined and other assessment procedures have been properly used. Grading and reporting become a matter of summarizing the results and presenting them in an understandable manner. Grading and reporting system having some functions. The first function is instructional uses. The second function is report to parents. The third function is administrative and guidance use. So grading and reporting system used for multiple purposes. First function, instructional uses. The focus of the grading and reporting system should be the improvement of student learning and development. This is most likely to occur when the report clarifies the instructional objectives, indicate the student's strengths and weaknesses in learning, provide information concerning the student's personal social development, and contribute to the student's motivation. These functions require a much more comprehensive report rather than a single letter grade. Second function is report to parents or guardians. Informing parents or guardians of their children's school progress is a basic function of any grading and reporting system. These reports should help parents understand the objectives of the school and how well their children are achieving the intended learning outcome of their particular program. This information is important for parents from several points of view. For example, if parents know what the school is attempting to do, parents are better able to cooperate with the school in promoting their children's learning and development. Secondly, if information concerning their children's success, failure, or special problems discussed with the parents, it enables parents to give them emotional and support and encouragement to their children. And thirdly, if knowledge about strength and weakness of their children helps the parents making sound educational and vocational plans for the future of their children, so in future no problem are facing by their children. Administrative and guidance uses. The third use is grades and progress reports serve a number of administrative functions. They are used for determining promotion and graduation, awarding honors, determining athletic eligibility, and reporting to other schools and prospective employers. For most administrative purposes, a single letter grade is typically required. Such grades have appeal in part because they are compact and can be easily recorded and averaged. For guidance uses, counselors use reports on student achievement and development along with other information, help students make realistic educational and vocational plans. Reports that include rating on personal and social characteristics are also useful in helping students with adjustment problems. These guidance functions are best served by a reporting system that is both comprehensive and detailed. After reading the functions of grading and reporting system, now let us discuss about the types of grading and reporting system. The first one is traditional letter grade. The traditional use of the letter grade system is to assign a single letter grade A, B, C, D, F for each subject. In some cases, a single number is used instead of a letter, but the grading system is essentially the same. Most importantly, this traditional letter grade is mostly used because of its concise and convenient nature. Its grades are easily averaged, and they are useful in predicting future achievement of a student. But with these advantages, they have the following shortcomings when used as the sole method of reporting. The first disadvantage is they typically are a combination of achievement, effort, work habits, and good behavior. For example, a grade of C may represent good achievement, but poor work habits and disruptive behavior accompanied by attentiveness, strong effort, and good behavior. The second disadvantage is the proportion of students assigned each letter grade varies from teacher to teacher. And the third one, they do not indicate a student's specific strengths and weaknesses in learning. These limitations of the single letter grade make them difficult to interpret and use. The second type of grading and reporting system is pass and fail system. A two-category system, pass and fail, has been used in some elementary schools, high schools, and colleges. Like any other two-category system, the pass-fail option is easy to use, but it offers less information than the traditional letter grade system. And its major drawback is it provides no indication of the level of learning, and thus its values for describing present performance or predicting future achievement is low. The third type of grading and reporting system is checklist of objectives. To provide more informative progress reports, some schools have replaced or supplemented the traditional grading system with a list of objectives to be checked or rated. These reports, which are most common at the elementary school level, typically include rating of progress towards a major objective in each subject area. Following are the examples of the reading and arithmetic illustrate the nature of these reports. For example, in reading subject, you can make these objectives: read with understanding, work out meaning and use of new words, and you rate the student by using these objectives. Checklist of objectives. The advantages of checklist of objectives is it provides a detailed analysis of the student's strengths and weaknesses for both the parents and teachers. And it also reminds the objective of the school frequently to the parents and students. But the major difficulty encountered with making these checklist of objectives is its statement construction, because stating them in such a simple and concise manner that they are readily understood by all users of the reports. The fourth type of grading and reporting system is letter to parents or guardians. Some schools have turned to the use of letters to provide for greater flexibility in reporting student progress to parents. Letters make it possible to report on the unique strengths, weaknesses, and learning need of each student and to suggest specific plans for improvement. Although letters to parents might provide a good supplement to other types of reports, but their usefulness as a sole method of reporting progress is limited due to some following factors. The first one is comprehensive and thoughtful written reports require an excessive amount of time and skill. Second is description of a student's learning weakness are easily misinterpreted by the parents. The third one is letters fail to provide a systematic and cumulative record of student progress towards the objective of the school. This is an example of how to write a tactful remark for reporting to parents. Next type is portfolio of student work. A carefully constructed portfolio can be an effective means of showing student progress, illustrating strength and identifying areas where greater effort is needed. The process of identifying products for the portfolio and commenting on the entries can help students gain a better understanding of expectations and standards of excellence. The portfolio is also an effective means of making grades and other summary reports more concrete for parents and guardians by illustrating both progress and current level of student achievement. The last type of grading and reporting system is parent-teacher conference. The parent-teacher conference is a flexible procedure that provides for two-way communication between home and school. It provides an opportunity to the parents to present information concerning the student's out-of-school life. The conference permits teachers and parents to ask questions, discuss their common concerns in helping the students, and cooperatively plan a program for improving the students' learning and development. The give and take in such a conference make it possible to avoid or overcome any misunderstanding concerning the student progress, which may have a chance in writing the letters to parents. After discussing the types of grading and reporting systems, now the next topic is multiple grading and reporting system. Schools have used traditional letter grade to report student progress for more than 80 years despite efforts to replace them with a more meaningful report. Their continued use indicates that they are serving some useful functions in the school. For example, it is simple and convenient means of maintaining permanent school records, but thus rather than replace letter grades, it seems more sensible to try to improve the letter grade system and supplement it with more detailed and meaningful report of student learning progress. So for this purpose, multiple grading system introduced in some schools. The typical multiple reporting system retains the use of traditional grading and supplements the grade with checklist of objectives. In some cases, 2 grades are assigned to each subject, one for achievement and the other for effort improvement or growth. In this slide, you see the example of the subject of social studies report. This is the multiple grading and reporting system report, and this report divided into 4 parts. The left side objective is linked with the common school objective, which is almost common in all schools. The right side objective is particularly linked with the subject, and the third column is linked with the achievement of the subject, and the fourth column is tell about the effort of a student towards their subject. Guidelines. There are some guidelines for developing multiple grading and reporting systems so they develop effectively and work properly. The first principle is the development of the grading and reporting system should be guided by the functions to be served. Second principle is the grading and reporting system should be developed cooperatively by parents, students and school personnel so no one has any objections later on. The grading and reporting system should be based on a clear statement of educational objectives. The grading and reporting system should be consistent with school standards. The next principle is grading and reporting system should be based on proper assessment which have no any biasness regarding students. The grading and reporting system should be detailed enough to be diagnostic in nature. And the last principle is grading and reporting system should provide for parent-teacher conference as needed. Guidelines for effective grading. The last topic is it discusses the different guidelines. The first one is the teacher must describe grading procedure to students at the beginning of the instructions. The teacher make clear to students that the course grades will be based on achievement only, and also explain how other elements, effort, work habit, and personal social characteristics will be reported. And teacher also informs students that their grading procedure must be related with the intended learning outcomes. And teacher reports the students and after obtaining the valid evidences like test assessment reports. Teachers take precautions to prevent cheating on test and assessment. The seventh point is return and review all test and assessment results as soon as possible. Properly weight the various types of achievement including the grade. And the ninth one is do not lower an achievement grade for tardiness, weak effort or misbehavior of the student. And the last one is be fair and avoid biasness, and when the teacher is in doubt, review the evidence. If it is still in doubt, assign the higher grade.